What's up, everybody? It's your girlie, Madi. So I'm gonna have a little conversation again from this book, The Game of Desire. There's a chapter in here that's called X Marks the Spot, and she's kind of suggesting that you go back and find an ex or someone that you used to date and ask them a certain list of questions to see what maybe you might have done wrong in the relationship so that you can, try to correct some of those things and do better in the future. And unfortunately, I don't really have an actual ex, like someone that I was in a relationship with that I feel like I could have this conversation with and it not end bad, just with them upset in some kind of way. So I'm just going to talk to someone that I talked to. I don't know how people say it now. We talked for a while, so that's what we're doing. He's the only one that I feel like can handle it. All right. I'm gonna ask you real good questions. Hi.
Hello.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So when was it that we talked, by the way? How many years ago was that?
Like 6.
6 years ago?
Yeah.
Babies. You were a baby. You were like 20?
Yeah.
And I was 21?
Yeah, around that.
Something like that?
Yeah.
And then you dumped me. No, I'm joking.
No. No.
I'm joking. Okay, so can I call you by your real name?
Sure.
Or I'm only allowed to call you Persia?
You can call me whatever.
Okay. This is Michael. I don't like calling him Persia. I only do it to be nice. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. First question. Be nice, okay?
I'll try.
Okay. Was I a good listener to you?
In general, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
We had good conversation, so I would say we didn't really get into
deep.
into all the emotional talking about our feelings type stuff. So
Right.
Yeah.
But in general.
Overall, I'd say yeah.
Okay.
It's not like talking to a brick wall.
Okay. See, this is another. Did I speak your love language? What is your love language, by the way? Like your number one.
I would say acts of service. So, no.
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 You were doing lots of acts of service for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I brought you brownies one time. Well, you didn't even remember that. Shut up.
You barely remember that.
I did remember. I brought it up and you were like, when?
Oh, yeah.
I delivered them to your house and everything, you loser.
Gee, thank you.
Did you find me reasonable? Hell yeah.
I have to understand the context.
What do you mean?
Reasonable in what way?
Just easy to deal with. Hell yeah.
No. No.
Why not? What do you mean?
You weren't easy to deal with.
Why?
You're just very unavailable. So, yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
You felt like emotionally I was not reasonable. Just as a human being, still no. No.
It's a coin toss.
Oh my God. But emotionally is more what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Was not emotionally reasonable to you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But I mean, just in general, reasonable. I don't know.
Okay, so was I too sensitive or emotionally unstable?
No. You were the
way
way other side from that. No.
Well, explain what you mean, Michael.
You were very protected. You
Closed off.
Closed off, yeah. You stayed away from any emotional anything. So you were very on the way opposite side of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which was not good either, is what you're telling me?
Of course not.
Okay. So you were trying to get me to be that way. You wanted me to be that way.
I wanted you to be in the middle. Like,
no, not emotionally unstable, obviously. But I mean, you were just trying to like get me to be open with you.
Yes.
And I was not.
Yes. Very difficult.
Okay. Was I emotionally unavailable or distant? Right on the money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bullseye.
Did I make an effort to understand and meet your needs?
No. No. But I mean,
we didn't get that deep.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't.
It was pretty like surface.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah.
No.
No, definitely not. Absolutely.
Did I talk too much about myself?
I wouldn't say that.
No.
No.
Did you find me grim or negative? Grim. My name grim. Just think of grim. No. We're not talking about like we just bicker.
No, I wouldn't.
Was I grim?
I wouldn't find you grim.
No.
No.
Ray of sunshine.
That's a reach.
No, come on.
That's a reach.
Okay. Let's see. Did I apologize often and effectively to you if I was in the wrong?
We didn't really have situations where you would have to apologize.
Arguments.
Yeah.
We have arguments now.
Yeah.
Do I apologize to you? You're irritating.
No.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I don't apologize effectively ever. Ever.
Ever is a strong word. I guess.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
I apologize to you.
Whatever.
You don't apologize to me.
What the?
Your apology is, I'm sorry if I did that.
You're
sarcastic.
Lie on camera.
That's what you do.
Whatever.
Oh my God. Did you consider me an independent person or a needy person?
Very independent.
And you liked that or did not like that?
I appreciated it.
But sometimes it bothered you?
Sometimes, like, I would say I appreciated it. I think it's a virtue. But coupled with the...
emotional distance.
Yeah, it's not a good combination. For someone that you're
trying to
dealing with. Yeah.
Trying to see if a relationship can happen.
Right.
Let's see. Did I create a... Oh, that's not relevant. We're going to skip that. We're going to skip that one. Did I ask for too much too soon?
No.
No. Do you feel like you asked for too much too soon?
Maybe.
We'll circle back. Did I not ask for enough? I think that implies
that
like...
Would,
yeah?
Well, yeah.
Don't you feel like that implies like person that like lets people walk over them sort of thing? Like I don't ever ask.
I don't think it has to be that.
Or you think just like...
It could be like anything. Like
or just help with...
In any context. It's just like if you're not willing to like let someone in at all, then that would be like not asking for enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even have to be like anything crazy. It's just like even starting
base
to
level.
Lean on someone or like depend on them for anything. Yeah.
Do you think I saw you for your highest potential?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough question.
I don't think we like, as far as you and music and stuff, we didn't like talk about that or like, it wasn't.
I don't think that that's like, well, yeah, but I don't think that that's like really, I mean, it's not just that potential. It's like any kind of potential. So I mean, like after we stopped talking, we did stay friends. So, that means something. I mean, like we had to
Do you think
have
that
appreciated the person.
something? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that I do now?
Yeah. I would. Must have. We've been friends for so long.
I put up with you.
Ugh.
Ugh. Do you think I changed for the worse at some point? Like just as a person?
While we were talking?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You were plateaued.
Stop.
What? You were.
You make it
were
sound
just-
so like boring. You were just flatlined.
It was flatline.
Oh my God. Anyway.
like-
Okay, so going back to the other one. Where do you, because our relationship was not, I mean, we were never in a relationship. It was never that deep. But what was it, do you think, that kept it from working? For both, like on both sides.
The like emotional aspect of it is like,
Of me.
yeah, that was huge. I think we had some differences in opinion about
What?
like
Serious stuff?
work stuff, career stuff,
Did
and
we?
interests and stuff like that.
Like what?
And like music, like me doing music and you
And me not wanting to.
Yeah,
But did that come up then?
yeah,
It did?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I remember the conversations.
What conversations?
We were talking about something about that when I took you out to eat one day, and we were talking about it. And I feel like
Back then?
Yeah.
Or recently?
back then.
I feel like that conversation happened this year.
No, we were talking back then, and I brought up something about Dusty McFly. That's how I know it was back then. He was the guy that made I'm Out Here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember it. I remember we were sitting in the corner back there. I remember. Yeah, yes, just trust me, it happened. You don't remember anything, okay?
Okay. I don't remember that at all.
No,
I don't think that happened.
it did happen.
And I told you what?
You were just kind of like just, you didn't really want to get into it.
Oh, I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, you were kind of just silent.
So did I ever tell you like that I had, like, I don't want to date athletes, or I don't want to date people that are famous, or
I think at that point, no, but you seemed like you were like on the fence in that whole
arena?
situation at that time. Also, I think that I was trying too hard too. So there would be those three things. Like, it was like one of those situations where like.
Well, you have to give them like backstory to this, because me and him went to middle school together, which I don't recall at all. Like, I mean, I knew I was there, but I don't remember you from middle school because I was 2 grades ahead of him. But apparently, he had a crush on me since 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember seeing him around high school, but we never talked.
No.
But you still had a little crush.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we worked at the same mall, and he was stalking me silently, but he doesn't want to admit.
I was not.
You were.
No, I was not, bro.
You came in that store all the time.
No,
all the
I
time.
did not.
Yeah,
I was
Michael.
in every store. That was our job.
Okay. No, it literally got to the point where managers would be like, "You can't keep talking to him. Like, he has to go."
I'm not. And we weren't even. We didn't even talk. That's
Yes,
how you know
we
she's lying.
did.
That's how you know she's
You are
lying.
insane.
Okay. Anyways.
No. You would come through there and be looking, and then after a while, I'm like, let me help this kid out because he's never gonna say anything.
You always say that.
No, that is
No,
what happened.
no.
Michael, it is. Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
You just don't want to
Anyways.
seem soft, but
Cap.
okay.
Cap.
You was watching me for a while, player, and I noticed, and I decided to help you out
Cap.
and say
Anyways.
something to
Anyways,
you.
go ahead.
So then that opened the floodgates, and you never stopped talking to me, and I kept getting in trouble because you kept coming in there talking to me.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Cap.
so that was the whole backstory of us starting to talk because I finally did something, thank God. But so you're saying that because of all that time that you had a crush or whatever, and then you felt like you finally had like an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but it's just like that's like that whole thing when like you want something and then you try so hard to get it that you like do too much and then you like kind of just ruin the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it was
What
like
happened?
It was like that.
Yeah. But it was a mix of both of us because I was still too, I mean, I didn't notice at the time, but I was too like closed off. And he's he's still like this, like he wants to talk to me and be like deep and get to know stuff about me. But at the time you were like real pushy with it because you probably didn't understand how I was. So we were just like clashing.
Yeah.
Because you were just trying real hard and I was just like, what the hell? Like, stop. Stop asking me questions and stop trying to, like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It freaked me out.
But that is like how like relationships develop. So that is how that's why I was like, I knew that it was just like it wasn't going to go anywhere if I couldn't get you to like open up emotionally, because that's what a relationship is based off of, and you were not having it. So I was like, okay, so this is just not gonna happen.
That's not what you did. You just kept hammering at me.
Yeah, because I wasn't talking for the sake of talking. I was talking for the sake of getting in a relationship. And we were talking for however long. And then once you, like at a certain point, like you can't just stay on the surface forever. Like we weren't just having fun or like doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't the point. And you were just not opening anything. You were just like, wait. We could have like super in-depth conversations about like
Anything other
anything.
than how I felt.
Yeah, about anything. So, yeah, it was just.
Okay, but it was still like, because I think I'm better now, yes?
You have opened up as a person, I believe.
Yes. So, and you're still the same, like, you want to get to know that stuff about me, but you just are going about it differently now. Like, you're not, it's a mix of me being more open and you not being as pushy as you were before.
Yeah, well, I'm not, like, trying. It's just, I don't feel the same sense of urgency.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said before, it was like you finally get something, and then, you know that book of Mice and Men? Did you ever read that book?
Mm-hmm.
The big guy, what's his name?
Lenny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he like hug someone so tight that he suffocated her?
Yeah,
I don't know her name.
There was the boxer's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I mean, also, I was just being stubborn.
Yeah.
But it was like I just felt like it was too much for me, and I couldn't help you.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's like you were just a different, like, type of person than like other people, because like other people that I had talked to in the past, like they get exposed to someone that wants to like learn about them, and they just jump over. They just like need that, you know, like. So you were just not you didn't care about it. So, I mean,
Well, what did you tell me when we first? Because we've been friends for all these years since then, but it hasn't been like all the other years. It was just like I told you, me keeping any type of a relationship alive because you didn't care. But this year,
I'm not about to get into that with you.
Good, because that's the truth.
I'm not about to get into that with you. Okay.
I was the only reason that we remained friends that whole
Well,
time. I mean, I guess it's understandable.
It's understandable.
I suppose.
It's understandable.
But you said before, like when we first started like being closer friends earlier this year, you said that you felt like I didn't value you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why? As a friend.
Probably because you're so independent that it feels like anyone can just kind of anyone's like just kind of come and go.
Disposable?
Like you don't seem attached to anyone. What?
I don't like that.
Well, I mean,
That is not true, though.
I don't know. I'm just telling you how I felt,
But
or like how it seemed.
Why that didn't make any sense to me was because I was the only reason that we stayed in touch.
Yeah, but it's
for
just
years. So then how do you turn around and say, "Oh, I can't tell that you even care about me"? What?
Yeah, because I mean, like we stayed in touch, like over years, just from like you just send me some thing, like you'll send me something like, hey, did you see this, or like, what do you think about this, or like something like that. It's just like intellectual. It's always been like that. It's always been like intellectual. There's an intellectual connection. Mm-hmm. So like I respect your mind and you respect my mind. So like we'll talk like that. But it's like that doesn't. I mean, what does that say about how you feel about me as a person?
Why would I keep coming to you to talk about stuff if I just didn't value you as a person?
Maybe you're weird. I don't know.
You're irritating.
I'm serious.
You're irritating.
Like, I don't know. Like I remember thinking that like I don't know like what you want from me. Like I don't know what, like I'll reply to what you say. I'm like,
and then that was always it. Then
yeah,
you just
like
drop off the face of the earth again.
Yeah, because I don't know what you want.
What do you mean? What do I have to want something that in depth? Were we not friends?
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't have to want anything in depth, but that's how I am with like everyone. Like I was just treating you how I treat everyone. Like if you send me something, we'll talk about it, whatever, yada yada yada. Probably like 3
That's
replies,
a lie.
and then I
You don't
stop
treat
talking.
everybody like that.
On God, I treat everyone like that.
On God, that you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. So you don't ever text Nick first?
Yeah,
Be
but
like,
it's
"Hey,
the same.
Nick,
It's the same
how's it going?"
thing. We talk.
You
like,
didn't do that to me.
Oh, yes, we did.
No, you
I don't,
didn't.
Okay, first of all, I don't just text Nick and be like, "Hey, how
Whatever,
you doing today, pal?"
whatever
We do the
boys
same
do.
thing. I'll send a meme or like send something, and we'll talk about that for like three replies, and then don't talk.
So did you do that to me?
No.
Okay, so that's my point.
You just did it to me.
Okay. So it's not my fault that that's all that ever happened because you were being stupid.
That's debatable.
No, it's not. That's what happened.
Well,
And then you try to come back to me and say, "You don't care about me."
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said, "I feel like you don't value me how I value you."
Yeah.
How can you say that when you never said anything to me? It was always me. Ugh, you were aggravating.
Talk about that. What?
Because you're you. You're just
so
aggravating.
angry.
Yes.
You're just-
You make me mad.
You're just
Anyway,
anger and
give me
curls.
my credit and say that I'm better now.
You are
Better,
better
right?
now. You are better. You
I'm
have
much
grown.
more open.
You have grown as a person.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know about me emotionally,
I do.
in depth,
Understand you more.
way more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but so really it didn't work because I was trying to work on something in months that took years to figure out. So Can't rush the process.
So you're welcome. That's why I stopped it, so that you wouldn't end up scarred by me.
Yeah, whatever.
You're welcome.
I was
because I
scarred
care about
already.
you that much that I wouldn't even want.
Look,
Me.
you're trying to make yourself look all altruistic.
That's what happened. I cared about you,
I
and you
had
were
the
so nice,
foresight
and you were
to
so
stop.
sweet. Yeah.
Whatever.
And I didn't want to keep making you hit your head against my wall. You're welcome.
Thanks, pal.
Yep. Okay, so did any of these questions scare you, by the way?
No.
No. Why?
I
But is
don't-
it just because of our dynamic, though?
Yeah, no.
Where it's like,
Yeah, no. I don't. It doesn't really scare me. I'm not afraid to say anything.
tell
to
me
you.
about myself.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay, but do you think
You
other
need
guys
someone
would...
to tell you.
Shut up. I'm fine, okay?
Okay.
You're insane.
Everyone thinks that.
But other guys, though, you think other guys would, like, be okay with answering these questions, or you think they'd be scared, to be honest?
With answering the questions?
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, I don't. Some guys would have trouble with it.
Why?
There's,
You think guys just don't like answering questions like that in general, or it's just they wouldn't want to... They feel like the girl would be upset if they're too honest?
both.
Both.
And there's like a vulnerability like aspect to it. So it's
That
like,
guys are not good at?
yeah, and then
Or
like your
me.
ego is involved too. So it's like if a different guy in the situation, so it's like if I end it, then that's different, right? But if you ended it
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you want to come to me asking me questions about how you were, like that, you know, if you had more of a, if I had a bigger ego, that might
It would be hard.
be
Oh,
uncomfortable.
see? That's
Yeah,
why I
or
chose
like if
you,
you're bitter.
though. If I'm bitter?
No, if like
If
the
the
guy that you're
person-
talking to is bitter about it, then
Yeah.
that might influence his answers. So, yeah.
Precisely why I chose you. Seriously. Because everybody else... If I was the one that ended it, and then I tried to come back and ask these questions...
The bad
it would be
news.
a world war
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay, so would you ask these questions?
Would I ask someone else
Yeah,
these
if
questions?
you had, because you already said you don't have anybody stable that you used to talk to, except for me. Yeah. But if you did, would you go back and ask these questions to see if there was something that you did wrong?
I would. But I would, but I am pretty self-aware.
Yeah,
To
I was
be
going to say
able-
that. I feel like you're the type of person that can, like,
I can analyze my own
Behavior,
actions.
yeah.
And feel like, okay,
everybody
well,
ain't like that, but...
like immediately after that, like after our situation, I was like, okay, yeah, like I see what was going on there. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You're just a different type of human being. All right, guys, this was fun.
As she rolls her eyes.
Yeah, this was
You
fun.
were angry
This is a
lady.
really This is a really good book, though. This was a good exercise, right? Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Would you do it with any of your exes?
No,
Why not?
none of them are stable.
Well, see, that's the same thing I said, but that's a problem with us, though, because we keep picking people that are psychopaths, and you'll fix. This book will help you figure that out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You guys should get this book. It'll help you out. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
Bye, guys.